Spermatogenesis. Before spermatogenesis, we shall discuss about what is actually gametogenesis is. Then we will land on spermatogenesis. The gametogenesis, before that, you should know is about what is primordial germ cells. Primordial germ cells, which are called as PGCs, gives rise to sperm in males and ovum in females. PGC resides in yolk sac, means in extraembryonic membrane, and can be identified by fourth week of gestation. Fourth week of gestation. It is MCQ important point. PGCs are derived from epiblast, that is old concept of PGCs are derived from endoderm of yolk sac. PGCs migrate with the amoeboid movement from yolk sac to wall of the gut from the 4th to 6th weeks. Later, these cells migrate through mesentery of the gut to the dorsal body wall and colonize to form gonadal ridge, which is called as a primitive gonads. Cells of the gonadal ridge are invaded by somatic supporting cells from the coelomic epithelium. Migration of PGC is primordial germ cells, and invasion of a coelomic epithelium are essential in the formation of gonads. Now we'll see what is gametogenesis. One of my teacher used to call it as a game to genesis. Anyhow, gametogenesis is process of formation of gametes. Gametes are nothing but sperms in male and ovum in female from germ cells by cell division. In men, PGCs remain dominant from 6th weeks to intrauterine life till puberty. At puberty, seminiferous tubules undergo maturation to form spermatogonia that on meiosis form spermatozoa until death. But in females, PGCs differentiate to form oogonia by the 5th month of the intrauterine life. All oogonia enters in meiosis and gets arrested in the prophase of the first meiotic division to form the primary oocyte. They arrest in prophase, diploid stage of prophase. In first meiotic division, this is MCQ important point. Primary oocyte undergo dormancy until puberty. Dormancy means ceases. This is also important for MCQ. After puberty, each month, few primary oocytes from ovarian follicles, out of which the only one complete the first meiotic division to form secondary oocyte and gets ovulated. Only one among the few, right? Next, only after the fertilization, the second meiotic division can be completed. Second meiotic division is going to complete it only then. This is important for MCQ. These cycles continue until menopause. Menopause is 45 to 50 years age, right? Meiosis of PGCs is essential to half the number of chromosomes in gametes. Okay, this is somewhat important background should know about before going to spermatogenesis. If somebody asks you how you explain the spermatogenesis, what you will do? First, you have to write definition of the spermatogenesis. What is that spermatogenesis? Spermatogenesis is a process of formation of sperms, means male gametes, from spermatogonia in seminiferous tubules of testis. This is complete. Next, we'll see the site where it is going to form the spermatogenesis in seminiferous tubules of testis. What time spermatogenesis occurs? After puberty. It starts occurring at the puberty. The site time is occurs after puberty and continue even in old age. The duration will takes to form one spermatogenesis is 64 days to 74 days. It may be asked in Viva. Responsible hormone to form the spermatogenesis is testosterone. What are the process to form the spermatogenesis? It occurs in three steps. Three steps. Remember, in three steps. Spermatocytosis and process of spermiogenesis. First, we'll see about spermatocytosis. It is a conversion of spermatogonia to the primary spermatocyte. Primary spermatocyte is the largest cell in the seminiferous tubules. At puberty, testosterone stimulates primordial germ cells to develop and differentiate into spermatogonia, which is type A, dark type. Spermatogonia are located immediately under the basement membrane, and these spermatogonia are supported by Sertoli cells. Dark type A spermatogonia undergo mitosis to form pale type A spermatogonia, which you have read in your PU, right? Further, type A spermatogonia on mitosis, the type B spermatogonia, which is having the chromosome. Type B spermatogonia undergo mitosis to form primary spermatocyte. Meiotic division. It is a conversion of primary spermatocyte to spermatids from 46XY to 23X and 23Y. Each primary spermatocyte, which is having 46 X and Y, undergoes first meiotic division to form secondary spermatocytes, which will come as 23X and 23Y. Then later undergoes to form four spermatids, 23X, 23X, and 23Y and 23Y chromosomes. Now we'll see what is spermiogenesis. The definition of spermiogenesis. The spermiogenesis is a process of metamorphosis of spermatids by which they get converted into spermatozoon. It is important now. What is that happening is metamorphosis, changing in the form of the shape of cell. Okay. Metamorphosis is the change in the form of the cell. What will happen in the spermiogenesis? The nucleus condenses and moves towards one pole. Golgi apparatus forms an acrosomal cap and covers 2/3 of the nucleus. Centromere divides into a proximal centriole and distal centriole, comes to lie near the nucleus in the neck of the sperm and gives rise to axial filament. Distal centriole lies at the junction of middle piece with tail. Mitochondria develop spiral sheath around the axial filament to form the middle piece of the sperm. Most of the cytoplasm of the spermatid is shed as Reynolds residual body, important for MCQ, Reynolds residual body. Sertoli cells phagocytes these residual bodies actually. Release of spermatozoa. Finally, spermatozoas are released into lumen of seminiferous tubules. This is called as spermiation. MCQ important again. What is spermiation? It is a release of spermatozoa into seminiferous tubules. Okay, this is about the spermatogenesis. Let us discuss on its timings of the spermatogenesis also. Okay, spermatogenesis of one sperm will take 64 days. 70 to 75 days also given by some authors, okay, which is important to know. It may be asked in a MCQ. It includes mitosis, which takes place around 16 days, meiosis 1 about 8 days, meiosis 2 about 16 days, and spermiogenesis, which takes 24 days. Important.